Enough with the clickbait. Enough with the rumors. You want the latest metal news, real news, served raw and unfiltered? Then you need Metalhead's podcast. No bull, just the riffs, the releases, and the rage. Tune in live every Friday at 10 p.m. on NPR or dig into the archives and the latest headlines at riffwiremag.com. Get your horns up and welcome to Metalheads with Riffwire Radio.
G'day, we're talking with Martin from the band OPETH'S. They've just announced a New Zealand and Australia tour, which was sold out, the New Zealand part, extremely quickly. Then they go on to two Sydney Opera House tour, shows sold out as well. Far out, mate. And this is all for November next year, 11 months away. Dude, that's exciting, man.
Yeah, man, I'm looking for it. I love to play there, and it's gonna be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mate, that's absolutely brilliant, mate. So, I mean, you guys have only just released your latest album, The Last Will and Testament. I mean, dude, that's pretty exciting in itself.
Yeah. I mean, we very happy to have done this album, to release it, and people seems to enjoy it. So yeah, we're happy about that.
Oh, mate, it's an absolutely killer album, man. It's a return to form for you guys again. I mean, you guys just continue to knock it out of the park anyway, but, it's just onwards and upwards with you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, thank you. But yeah,
No,
we
that's
try.
awesome. So you guys gonna be did you guys do like a release show or anything like that for when you released it?
No, we started touring actually 2 months ago. We did our first tour in America, in Canada and US, and the idea was to release the album back then. The first date we had, that was in October, back in October, but the album got really delayed. So yeah, we did that tour, but that was pretty much the first tour of this round. So yeah, now we're going out to Europe in February, and then we have the whole year book pretty much. So yeah.
Oh, mate, that's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the shows online from that you've done just recently and everything, and dude, they're awesome. Hey, it just looks so cool. It's getting everybody excited for when you guys are down here. Because it's been quite some time since you were down here.
Yeah, it's been a few years. Yeah.
Yep. So, getting back to the album and everything, could you tell us a little bit about the formats and everything you released it in? Is it just the usual stuff like CDs and tapes and all that sort of stuff, and vinyls?
Yeah. I love the vinyls, man. I
Yeah.
really enjoy listening music in vinyls. Yeah, nowadays much more than digital. Yeah.
Well, that's it seems to be a growing thing. I'm a big fan of vinyls as well. I have a small collection. I love to go
Mm.
around and see other people's collections, but yeah, there's something quite special about it, isn't there?
It is, yes. It's a warmer sound, and the whole thing is so much better. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's not just the sound and everything, but it's all like that physical contact and everything as well,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yep. Oh no, that's brilliant. So, with the last album, because I haven't had a chance to chat to any of you guys since that, could you tell us a little bit about the writing and recording process that you guys go through, and a little bit about some of the differences that you had this time around?
Yeah. Well, this album, I mean, usually we get some demos from Michael. He writes the songs, and this time usually we get like the whole album as a demo, and then we kind of learn the songs and everything. But this time he was writing every song he wrote, he sent it to us, so we have plenty of time to digest the songs, to learn them. And then we met up in the rehearsal room. Usually we don't do that much before a recording, and then we had a few rehearsals this time, which was very nice. and you get a better idea about the songs and everything. So we went to Rockfield Studios in Wales, and the legendary studio. This is the third time we're there.
Nice.
And yeah, we were there for 3 weeks, and yeah, it was a very nice time to be there, the whole band. And it's a special place because it's totally outside the city. It's in the countryside, and you have pretty much no distractions at all. It's like animals around. It's like a farm. So
Yeah.
it's beautiful environment to be, and you really concentrate on the music, and they cook some good food for us and everything. So it's lovely place to be. Um, so yeah, I mean, really nice time to be around and with the guys and record, and then you know we didn't announce anything either, which is I really like. Nobody knew we were in the studio. It was pretty calm. So yeah, I mean, that was a nice experience again with this band. So it's nice.
Well, that's awesome, and yeah, I mean, the secret squirrel thing that's a pretty cool element, and there's a few bands. I mean, I remember who was it, the other band that did that. Oh, far out, the Max Cavalera thing. Oh, far out. Oh, what was it? Killer Be Killed. They did the same thing. They just suddenly popped out with an album out of nowhere, and it was just like,
Yeah.
oh man, and it makes it a whole lot more interesting, doesn't it? I like it. I
Oh
think
yeah.
it's exciting. And it's like something spontaneous, and that's what life should
Yeah.
be about, eh?
Yeah. I mean, especially you get in the focus. It's like you get like you don't think about anything from outside. You're there alone, which is a nice feeling when you're creating music.
Yes, awesome. So for yourself, how does the music come to you personally? I mean, you say that Michael writes a lot of the music and everything. I mean, you must have some sort of input in there as well. And how does the music come to you? Do you like hear music? Do you see music? Is it something that comes as phrases, or how is it that music comes to you?
Well, he presents as I say as a demo. Like he does pretty good demos. But
Yeah.
then I get a version without the bass in my case, and then I start learning the songs, and then I start playing on the songs. So usually I do it like for a month or something like that. I play every day a few times the songs and try to come up to ideas for my instrument. And that's pretty much what I do. I'm playing and then coming up with ideas, and then I decide what to play where, and yeah, what to add, and then I present it to the guys in the studio. Pretty much what I came up to, and yeah, and then I record it.
Awesome. Is that something? Do you all sort of record at the same time, or do you do it all separate takes?
Now this time we did it separate. We did
Yep.
drums first, and then guitars, and then bass. We done a few records that I play together with the drummer,
Mm,
and the whole album, which was nice too to do. But it's also good to have your own time, to
hmm
especially for getting sounds, because it takes a lot of time sometimes to find the right sound for the songs.
hmm
Sometimes when you play together with somebody else, you pretty much go with the same sound all the time. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much the difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So, I know guitarists and all that use quite often like four or five different guitars per album and all that sort of thing. How many basses did you use? Is that something that you do? Are you somebody that has different basses for different songs or that, or how does that work for you? Or did you just use the one bass?
Well, this time actually, I only used one bass
Mm-hmm.
during on the whole album. This is my signature bass. It's a Sandberg bass, a California model. And yeah, I mean, I had a few basses. I bring like 5 basses with me, but this one ended up sounding best for the record. So I used only this one. But back in the day, I've been using maybe, I think in the last record, I used like 8 basses or 7 basses, different basses. pretty much one each song, different,
Yeah,
but it depends, what the music uh, tells me to do, to
yeah.
use. But this time, as I say, it was pretty easy because only one bass, 5 string bass, and that was pretty much it.
Nice. Oh, that's very cool. So, going to your own personal music and all that sort of stuff. What was your first recollection of music? What was the first thing that inspired you and made you want to become a musician?
Well, my father was a bass player, and but he stopped playing when I was about 1 year old, something like that. I was a baby, but he had a bass at home, and then I I remember when I discovered that thing, at home. I didn't know what it was. I was like 10 years old, 11, and then I started like yeah playing around with it. And by the time I was 12, I was in love with it, and then I was pretty sure back then that I wanted to be a bass player. So he kind of showed me the first steps, but then I went directly to some other teachers around. I never went to a like music academy school or something. Never had a chance, but I had several personal teachers, something. But yeah, I mean, music was always inside me. I always, since I was a child, I liked to listen to music, and I grew up listening to music at home. All the time was something sounding, from the radio mostly. I didn't have a CD player or vinyl player back then. I didn't have anything, but I had a radio, and the radio was on all the time. So yeah, music. I love music back then when I was, I don't know, very small child. Uh, but yeah, when I discovered the instrument, it was pretty much, I don't know, a natural decision to do that. To learn how to play it at least.
Yes. Awesome. So, who would you say are some of your biggest influences and heroes musically? I mean, it may not even be bass players.
Well, it's a few. I when I grew up, I was really into stuff like, folk music and from South America because I'm born there. But then I discovered like the Doors and something like that when I was 12, 13. But then metal came to my life, and I was impressed by that too. But playing wise, I mean, as a musician, I think the biggest impact was when I discovered Jaco Pastorius, for example, and then from him I discovered, start listening to more jazz, and then I discovered people like Miles Davis or Chick Corea or Coltrane that really, really inspired me in a way. Even if I'm not a jazz player, it really inspires me. But it's a lot of music. I love music in general, and I get inspired from different styles. Really. And I think that's a good thing to be open-minded and listen to different styles, when you're a musician, because that helps you out at the end when you write, or performing.
Well, that's right, and I think that's a big part of what Opeth is about as well. If you just listen to the whole you know yourself. The whole thing it's all about being open-minded and different styles and everything. That's what I enjoy about it, and I try to teach my children. They go, "Oh, why do you listen to this sort of music?" And it's like, well, that's what inspires me. It invigorates me. It's it's got something to it. It's not just plod along, boring. You know, it makes you
Yeah.
think and it makes you tap your toes and
Oh
all
yeah,
that sort of
yeah.
thing
I
and nod your
mean, we
head.
all love metal, We all love heavy metal, that's for sure. But it's good to have especially with the kids. I have two kids too, and I try to learn them to listen to a lot of stuff since they're, very small. Putting them different styles, and yeah, yeah,
Oh, very much. You've got to have them open-minded so that they can, you know, because that's what music creation is about, and the whole evolution, isn't it? Because
yeah,
otherwise it just stays stagnant, and it's like we sit there and watch. the evolution even of metal in the last few years, and seeing that the young people have grown, because I'm getting a bit older myself, and watching some of these young people and what they're doing, it's crazy. It might not be my cup of tea, but they're bringing some awesome stuff to the to the park. So
Yeah,
it's pretty cool to see, eh?
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh no, that's absolutely brilliant. And so, talking about because you've got quite a break, is that right? Until you get back on the road.
Yeah, we have a break now, but we going on tour now in February. We do in Europe.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, it's just a part of Europe, North of Europe mostly.
Yeah.
And then I think in April we go into South America, and then we have summer festivals during summer from June to August, and then I don't know if we have anything between summer festivals and Australia New Zealand tour, which is gonna be in November.
I mean, well, I know lots of people are fizzing to have you back down under. It's been quite a few years between drinks. What's your most exciting memories of New Zealand? And is there anything special that you want to see when you get back?
Oh, I love the country, man. I've been there 2 times. First time we managed to have like a small vacation there because that was the end of the tour.
Nice.
So I stayed there with the old drummer and his girlfriend and then our drum tech. Actually, we had like a week in New Zealand. We
Awesome.
had a car and then we drove around, beautiful beaches and beautiful landscapes and yeah, very, very nice. A very, very nice people, man. I remember stopping like in small towns and very friendly people.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we pride ourselves on that, my friend. Oh,
That's how,
that's awesome to hear. Um,
yeah.
and so do you guys like have any like random show rituals or anything like that before you go on? Um,
Random shows.
yeah.
No, not really. I mean, we stick to the tour, and we haven't done it like that.
I didn't mean anything like any sort of like religious ritual or anything like that.
Uh,
It's a bit of an odd question. Awesome. And so, you're talking a little bit about before that you hadn't been to like didn't have any like traditional music training or anything like that. But do you have like a practice regime that you go through, and do you do any sort of learning as well just to sort of accompany that? I mean, because everybody like for your own personal evolution as a musician.
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to learn all the time. I still studying by myself. Every time I have the opportunity, when I'm not on tour or when I'm home, I kind of open the book again, and try to learn more stuff all the time. And yeah, I mean, I don't have like a routine, but I try to play every day, at least for a couple of hours, every day. So I maintain the strength in the hands and then everything, the technique. But yeah, I mean, I love to play, man. Every time I have a spare time, I have 2 kids and everything, so it's a lot of stuff to do. But every time I have a spare time, uh, I'm playing, man. Yeah,
Yeah, awesome. Oh, I bet they love watching you play as well.
yeah, that would be nice. Man.
Run around like creating havoc. Oh, mate, that's awesome. Okay, well, I've got one last question before we let you go, and that is words of advice for young musicians.
Well, as we talked earlier, I think being open-minded, man, that's one of the best things. I think listen to music in general. It's a lot of good stuff everywhere in every style, pretty much, and that will help to understand music in a different ways, I guess. It's difficult to be expert in every genre. Life's too short for that, but if you can, pick stuff from each styles you like, that will help you, I think.